My name is Dexter Yeats, and I'm 68 years old. I started doing triathlons in the early 1980s. The first triathlon I ever did, I was the third woman overall, but I was dead last. There was only 3 women in the race. From there, I did a lot of what they used to call international triathlons, and then I did a couple of halves and decided that I would like to do Ironman, and I tried to qualify for several years, and 1993 I did the Canadian Ironman and won my age group and came to Kona to do my first Kona triathlon in 1993. Shortly after that, my career changed, and I didn't do any triathlons for like 15 years. And then I just decided that when I retired, I would get back in shape and do them again. And last year I went to Kona, or I did the Coeur d'Alene Tri and won my age group and came to Kona. This year I told my husband I was not going to do any more Ironman distance. I was just going to do a half. I enjoyed swimming here in Hawaii, so I came to do the half in Hawaii and ended up calling him and saying, I qualified again, I'm going back to the World Championship for my 3rd Ironman World Championship. I've seen a tremendous amount of change in the triathlons in general. It used to be a lot of just road bikes, and people would change their clothes completely between the bike and the run, and between the swim and the bike they would change completely, and it's gotten a lot faster. The equipment has been turned to be very specialized for triathlons, and it's of course much more people are doing it now than they were back then. I still see a lot of the people that were doing it 20 years ago, and it's fun to see them that are still competing. Harriet Anderson and some of the others, Madonna and so forth, which everybody knows about them. And the first year that I came here, I was just amazed that there were people 70 years old doing the race, and now there are people in their 80s doing it, and I'm sure in another 20 years there'll be 90-year-olds doing it too. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great race. I understand the weather's supposed to be favorable this year, which is awesome, because those winds out there can be brutal, and I understand they're not going to be that bad. I'm hoping they're right. And the water's supposed to be calm, so I'm looking forward for a good day, and I'll bet there'll be some really fast times, and it's very possible there'll be some records broken, which will be exciting to see. It is very, very special. There's an atmosphere here, and there's Madame Pele's moods that we have to consider, and we have to respect her and her island, and I think everybody here has that feeling, and it's magical when you get the best in the world here. Everybody who's here has qualified, and I think that's just amazing to get that field and that level of competition. It makes it really exciting, and you can feel the excitement in the air just being here. Getting off the plane, you feel it instantly. I think crossing the finish line the first time here on Alihi Drive, coming down the street, I am pretty sure that my feet didn't touch the ground once I turned the corner. I just floated into the finish line, and yeah, I can feel it right now, and that was 20 years ago. So, yeah, that was pretty awesome. Definitely. Well, my friend's basically my age when I was starting out. Well, she's a little older, but I just keep a positive mental attitude and don't let the little things bother you. My kind of mantra that I use on race day is a smile every mile, and that keeps your attitude up. And thank the volunteers have a good time. It's a celebration of all the training you've done all year long, because the training can get hard when the weather's bad or you're having a bad day, but this is a celebration of all the dedication you've put into the race prior to it. So I think just enjoy it and have a good time.